What your wife will not tell you about sex. Hello, everyone. Today, we're tackling a controversial and deeply personal subject. It's about intimacy in marriage, the dynamics of respect, trust, and connection, and the uncomfortable truths many of us shy away from. The truth about wives and sex will not only challenge what you think you know, but may also reshape how you view relationships entirely. Stay with me, it's going to be an eye-opener. Let's get started. The hidden truth about marriage. Number 1, the illusion of intimacy in marriage. We've all heard the comforting idea that for women, sex is about deep respect, trust, and emotional connection. And while this might be true for many women, it doesn't explain situations that completely contradict this narrative. For example, how does a woman refuse to be intimate with her husband, the father of her children, while engaging in an affair with another married man? It's shocking, right? But it happens more often than you'd think, when actions contradict words. This contradiction forces us to question the truth. Is intimacy really about connection for women? Or is it sometimes something else entirely? For many, sex can become a tool, a means to express power, control, or even revenge. And in doing so, it undermines the very foundations of marriage. Number 2, the weaponization of intimacy. Let's talk about what happens when intimacy is weaponized. For some women, the denial of intimacy becomes a form of silent protest. Perhaps it's due to unmet expectations or unresolved grievances, some real, some imagined. They withhold intimacy as a way to punish their husbands or to assert control over the relationship. Why good men are left perplexed. Now imagine how this impacts a good man, a husband who genuinely loves his wife. He's left confused and hurt, questioning what he did wrong. This kind of emotional manipulation creates a destructive cycle. The man becomes more withdrawn, trying to avoid conflict, while the woman feels even more justified in her unhappiness. The result? A marriage where both partners feel increasingly disconnected. But here's the critical point. This behavior doesn't just harm the husband. It chips away at the respect and trust women often say they need to feel close to their partners. It's a lose-lose situation. Number 3, the root of the problem. Expectations and accountability written on it. So why does this happen? Many women enter marriage with unrealistic expectations. They believe their husband should be their ultimate source of happiness, a provider of emotional fulfillment, financial stability, and constant romance. When these lofty ideals aren't met, resentment starts to build. Unrealistic expectations create resentment. But here's the kicker. Happiness is an inside job. When we rely solely on another person to make us happy, we're setting ourselves and our relationships up for failure. This unmet need creates a void, and instead of addressing it within themselves, some women blame their husbands. The result? Intimacy is withheld, and bitterness grows. This unaddressed unhappiness often leads to destructive behaviors, like infidelity. A woman might seek validation or excitement outside her marriage, believing that another man can fulfill what her husband cannot. But is that really the answer? Before we forward, kindly find the subscribe button and subscribe and like to help this channel and to reach many people. Now, let's proceed. Number 4, relationships and the deception of attachment. Let's break down the psychology of an affair. When a married woman has an affair, it's rarely about love. More often, it's about shared dissatisfaction. Both individuals in the affair are unhappy in their respective marriages. They bond over their mutual grievances and use this shared misery to fabricate a sense of connection. Affairs, built on negativity, not love. But here's the reality. This so-called connection isn't genuine. It's built on resentment, escapism, and a desire to feel understood. Over time, this foundation crumbles because it's not based on respect or love. It's a temporary escape, not a solution. The affair bubble showing how it eventually bursts. And what about the marriage left behind? Affairs don't just hurt the betrayed partner. They further erode the trust and respect that are essential for any relationship to thrive. Number 5. The path forward. So what's the way out of this destructive cycle? It starts with self-awareness and personal growth. For women, this means recognizing that their happiness cannot depend solely on their husbands or any other man. Programs that focus on inner fulfillment, like a happiness program, can be life-changing. These resources help women address their own insecurities, build self-esteem, and find joy within themselves. Happiness program, reclaim your inner peace. For men, the journey is about regaining confidence and learning to navigate these challenges. A marriage rescue course can provide invaluable tools to help husbands rebuild intimacy, establish healthy boundaries, and rekindle the connection in their relationships. Marriage rescue course, strengthen your bond. The goal isn't just to fix the marriage, it's to create a partnership where both individuals are whole, happy, and capable of giving their best to each other. In conclusion, marriage is one of life's most rewarding journeys, but it's not without its challenges. The key is recognizing that true connection starts with self-awareness and mutual respect. By addressing the underlying issues, we can break free from cycles of resentment and build relationships that are not just functional, but deeply fulfilling. If you found this video to be meaningful, please share your thoughts. Comment below, like this video, and subscribe for more insights into relationships and personal growth. Let us continue the conversation, and together we can make a positive difference in marriages all over the world.